This is your all-new 2021 BMW M440i, second generation. Let's get right to it. Do you love it? Do you shove it? Do you like it? Do you tolerate it? Do you think it's going to get better with age? I don't mind it. It's certainly generated a lot of conversations. I didn't like it at first. It's growing on me, and change is necessary. So let me know in the comments. What do you think? Aside from that, which is growing on me, I like the rest of it. Like, it's longer, it's lower, it's wider compared to the outgoing model. We'll take a quick look at the LEDs, and well, it's BMW, so you're gonna get LEDs all over. This is spec'd with the laser lights, and I just love how the whole day runner turns into the turn signal. So it's really nice as far as being seen, and it casts a really nice just appearance overall. And I'm just gonna go back and show you the front one more time in case you forgot what it looks like. Lots of black, lots of gray, and I think it looks really sharp overall. Again, you know, growing on me, change is necessary. It's not an irk, it's more of a quirk than anything else. Front quarter looking at red calipers with the upgraded package here. Multi-spoke rims, a little busy, but it suits it because it's nice and glossy black. There's that tiny little M badge right there. I don't know, either go big with it or just don't put it there at all. Here's my favorite angle of the new M440. Just look at that sloping roofline, and the proportions are beautiful. Short overhang on the front, a little bigger in the rear, but I just think it looks absolutely stunning from the side profile, and just no nonsense, no clutter along the side. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the nice LED L-shaped taillights. And we'll back up and give you a good look there. Nice streamlined, very modern twin exhausts, so symmetry is absolutely there. And then the M440i badging. This has the upgraded 360 cams, so there's your mandated backup camera. And we'll show you more of the camera on the inside for different views. But I'm gonna end off with a look at the side profile because it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's the best view. Take a quick look inside. So the window is down because it is a coupe, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like with the door open. Just a beautiful, gorgeous, elegant look. Again, no clutter on the door itself. Just a nice, clean, gorgeous look. Red leather interior, just absolutely stunning. Headrest moves forwards and backwards, as well as up and down the standard way. I'm gonna get out of the wind. Hopefully the microphone stopped that. I'm gonna take a quick look behind me, because as it's a coupe, seatbelt's further back, and the extender comes out. I'm gonna close the window because it is pretty windy and pretty cold for the 14th of March. Another quick look back for a sec. So when you open the door, it goes away and kind of just goes back into its recessed spot. And now it comes back out. Just wanted to give you a quick look at that. Everything is very familiar here. You have the fully digital dash with the RPMs going what some people say as the wrong way. I know it's been like a year, maybe over a year. I'm used to it, it's fine. I can read my numbers, no problem. Get familiar steering wheel, same layout, everything's the same. Heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel itself. And you got your light bank over there, and part of your ambient light upgraded package, ends up there, and it's all the way throughout as well. Heads-up display here. Let's give you a quick zoomed-in look. Easy to see, easy to read, and fully adjustable. So well done, BMW, on showing consistency on that side. This is kind of cool. It's the driving assistant, and basically, I'll do more of it in the driving portion itself. But if there's a car coming on my left side, it'll show up there. If there's something in front of me, it shows up there. And if there's someone on my right side, whether it's behind me, beside me, or in front of me, it shows up right there. So it's really cool. How they take the cameras and bring all of that information and center it right there. It's just a way to keep you extra safe on the road. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but my standard go-to for dashboard settings with the BMWs that have it is to use it. Just why wouldn't you want an extra set of eyes? Anyways, going on to the infotainment system, fully digital, fully touchscreen, fully color in typical BMW way. And yes, it's curved a little bit, and it's not quite as seamless. You can see there is a piece of material there that separates the two screens, but at night you don't really notice it, and it just looks like one long piece. Let me get a better angle for you. There it is, and I like it, and it's slightly angled towards the driver, oh so slightly, but definitely makes a difference. And you got your vents and your little digital display as far as your HVAC stuff goes, and your heated seats. Everything else is the same here, so I like that there's a combination of touchscreen, and these nice silver buttons here, and the black buttons. It just adds a nice uniform look, and there's some texture here on opening and closing up the vents. I think this is going to go away at some point. I don't know, it's memories and memory settings with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, satellite radio. I just don't think there's much use for it for much longer. But hang on to the volume knob. Do not do what Honda did. Please, always keep a volume knob. This is spec'd with the upgraded wireless charger, a couple of cup holders, USB port in there, extra adapter in there, and it closes up very, very nicely. I've said it before about this specific type of gear shift. I really wish there was a BMW logo or an M. I know it's not a true M car, it's not an M4, but something here just looks like it's just asking to be marketed for something. Anyways, nice big console here. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. There are your drive modes, cameras, traction control system off, start stop button. This controls your iDrive. This is if you have a convertible, and I don't remember what this is for. It's been a while since I've had something that has all the buttons spoken for and accounted for. You do get a beautiful, I'm going to go a little slow, not to make you guys dizzy, guys and girls, sorry. Beautiful frameless mirror, beautiful LED lights for the interior. You can get left side, right side, or both. And thank you, BMW, for the sunroof. It's a little oversized. Can't be a panel because, well, it's a coupe, and yeah, I just can't do it. But I like that they gave me an oversized piece of glass up here. Seats are really comfortable, but again, I'll touch on that when I actually get to the driving portion, which we should do fairly soon. You know what? Let's do another quick thing that I haven't done in a little while. Let's go to the camera mode, which is right there. Come on. Oops, I had it. Anyways, if you want to get to your full, incredibly high res and very innovative camera, you hit that little button I just pressed, and then you hit the car, and then you go 3D view. I guess we're already here. Anyways, I've always liked this since it came out. It's beautiful, and there's various different touch points. You can see exactly what's around you. So I'm parked somewhere that has grass in front of me, as you can see. And yeah, you just can touch the little white lines, and it shows you everything that's around you. And the cool thing, I'm not sure if anyone takes their BMW through a car wash, but if you do, it lines up with the rails, so you can make sure you're exactly on and not off the rails. On the road with the 2021 BMW M440i, under the hood it's their B58 engine, and that's their 3-liter inline-6 twin turbo. Gets 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, all through BMW's 8-speed automatic transmission. Yes, this has the new 48-volt mild hybrid component to it. So the good side is you get up to an 11 horsepower boost when and if you really, really need it. There's no bad side to it, just a bit of a learning curve. So when you go 15 kilometers an hour or lower, the engine decouples. You go up to 0 for your revs. And it's a bit of a weird sensation because you can see the car moving forward, but you look down and your revs are at 0. But again, it's all part of the 48-volt mild hybrid system. You got to be a little sensitive with your right foot as you learn how the car reacts and operates when it's in the 15 kilometers and under, and the mild hybrid system kicks in. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Regarding driving dynamics itself, it's longer, it's lower, it's wider, it's more stable, I find, compared to the outgoing 4 Series. Cornering and handling and twists and turns are done with ease, and the M440i just begs to be driven and pushed to its limits, and not irresponsibly by any means. This hasn't gone to a racetrack with me. But just as far as doing some of the back roads, a little north of the city, some of the 90-degree turns on the highways for on-ramps and off-ramps, the driving dynamics are truly remarkable here. Very quick off the line, 0 to 100 in just over 4 seconds, I think maybe 4.5 seconds. So I retract my just over and I change that to 4.5 seconds, but it's still incredibly quick and very, very agile. You don't feel like there's any kind of turbo lag. And yes, there is going to be turbo lag because it's a turbo engine. That's just part of the components of it. But BMW has minimized it so that it's barely noticeable at all. And it just helps add to the excitement of the drive with the M440i. As far as comfort goes, I've done a couple of long drives, seats, full marks. I didn't experience any driver fatigue. Now, I haven't had anybody in the car with me, the whole pandemic thing. I'm sure the passenger seat is comfortable. I don't have any testimonials for that while it's in motion, but I can say if you're doing even like an hour road trip or maybe 4 or 5 hours, there's going to be a lot of comfort. The seats are very well bolstered, very well put together. For a coupe, it's spacious. I don't feel kind of closed in. I don't feel like it's a smaller space. And yes, the roof liner is black, but thanks to the oversized sunroof, it's a lot more open than it may feel to some people. Let's have a quick chat about fuel consumption in the M440i. So on city streets, in liters per 100 kilometers, we are at 10.5, 7.7 liters per 100 kilometers on city streets. Our blended total comes out to 9.2. All of that is through a 59-liter fuel tank, and it's a minimum 89 octane. I put in 91 on cars that have 89 as the minimum. It's extra gas rewards points, which I'm going to use anyway, and it helps the performance of the vehicle overall. I've done close to 600 kilometers, and I'm hovering at the 9.1 mark, so I'm pretty much right on par. I've done an even balance. I'd say 50-50, and a pretty good even balance of city and highway driving for my week here. And you really notice the power when you're getting onto the highway. It's such a smooth linear power delivery from the M440i. Not quite like head whipping back M8 fast, but for what it is, it's impressive, and it is very enjoyable to drive. Now, I would likely pick a 4 Series over a 3 Series. No discounting the 3 Series because it is a very solid vehicle overall, but I like the look of a coupe. I like the feel of a coupe. I like the longer doors. I don't really have a lot of people with me in the car to begin with, even if we weren't in the pandemic, so I wouldn't feel bad about them having a little less leg space. But I do like the 4 Series. I just like the way it looks, and I like the way it feels in the drive. BMW had spec'd this with their Premium Excellent package, and I'll put a list on the screen as to what that entails. The highlights of that are you get lumbar support for the driver, you get the traffic jam assistant, which such a good innovation. Well done, BMW. You get the driving assistant professional, and I touched on that in the interior portion where it's in the middle of your dashboard, and it's using the camera system to show you who's coming up beside you on your left side, who's coming up beside you on your right side, who is behind you, and what's in front of you. So it's a really nice, innovative, and very smart system. You get the Harman Kardon upgraded audio system, and you get wireless charging. This also has the M Enhanced Track package, and what that gets you is 19-inch wheels, adaptive suspension, carbon package, and the M Tech package. I don't know if I'd opt for that. I would definitely go for the Premium Excellence package. It's just more things that I use on an everyday basis. So I would say the track package is a nice to have, but not a have to have for me. The driving quality and experience with the adaptive suspension, yes, it is. It's excellent, and it feels absolutely wonderful. I think I would still have a very enjoyable driving experience without the adaptive suspension. Just straight out of the box, give it to me in this color for the exterior, give it to me for this color in the interior, spec it exactly as is. You know, obviously minus the track package, and I am a happy guy. I hope the chatter goes away with the grille. It's here, it's not going anywhere. I don't think it looks bad, and it is functional because you got to get as much air into the engine as possible. And it's different. It stands out. It's not, I'm not going to say it's ugly because I genuinely don't think it's ugly. I think it's unique. I think it absolutely stands out. And other luxury manufacturers have their signature pieces on their vehicles. Like Lexus has their spindle grille. People kind of had their jaws on the floor when it first came out, but it's continued along all Lexus offerings now, and it's just part of their design language. And I think that the further we go into the evolution of BMW, the more we're going to see more of a vertical grille as opposed to the old school horizontal grille. All right, that's going to wrap it up. If you've got any questions on the vehicle, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get you answers as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support, and feel free to subscribe if you like what you see, and feel free to tell somebody about the channel if you think they would like checking out what I do. Be well, be healthy, be safe, and I will see you in the next video.